Hi Libra, what's up? Welcome to your February reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get you some insight, get some guidance, see what you can expect for the second half of February. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Let's get right on into your messages, Libra. Let's see what is going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the second half of February 2025. Please show me clearly what are the messages for Libra. What's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements? We have the Cosmic Egg as your first card out. Whew. Wow, you guys coming in hot. You guys, big shifts, big changes occurring. It's a big time for you. Some choices, some crossroads, some decisions. There's a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of people who are attracted to you. I'm seeing changes to your physical appearance as well as your confidence increasing and just more pleasure, more enjoyment, more fun, more harmony. This card is sticking out. I'm curious. The oyster is sticking out. I do feel like the world is about to open up for you. Also, please ignore my pinky. This happened the other day. I broke my nail. All right. And it's too damn cold to go back to the nail salon and get my nails fixed. So I have to wait. So ignore my little stump. But okay, so the first card out here with the Cosmic Egg. First of all, this is the energy of spirit. How divinely protected you are. Your guides, your angels, they're around you. They're watching over you. Anybody you have been praying to, any spirit that you feel connected to or that you respect or that you feel, that special connection to, like, they are around. They are watching over you. They're nearby. So call upon your angels for a little bit of extra help or extra boost to get the job done is what I heard. To get the job done. You know, it's crazy. If you ever ask the universe, please show me clearly who is not meant to be part of my life, or please remove anything that is blocking me from my highest path or my true happiness or my true love. Watch how it happens so freaking fast. I'm telling you, it's insane. It's pretty amazing and incredible and kind of creepy. So you might be saying that lately, or you've been saying that, or maybe in the near future, you're being guided to maybe make that prayer or make that calling. Anyways, Cosmic Egg does talk about completion. It does show that you have fully evolved from this lesson that you have been learning for quite some time. And here you are, end of February, ready to head into March, ready to head into eclipse season. You guys have learned your lesson. You've cemented this, you've solidified this, and it is complete. It is finished. This part of your journey, it's reaching its conclusion, and you're so ready for that. You're embracing this change with the peacock. I mean, I do get a little bit of a serious vibe from you. What are you trying to attract in your life? What are you focusing your energy on? What are you directing your thoughts and your actions towards? Something to really keep an eye on. Definitely with the peacock, it's saying to keep your eye peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eye on something. Something you've had your eye on for a while. So we'll see what that's about. It does appear here that there is a choice coming up. And maybe you're feeling a lot of pressure from society, from friends, family, your partner, your boss, a sibling. There's a choice coming up. It's pretty significant. And you are feeling maybe a little bit of pressure, or you just don't want to make a mistake or mess this up. Understandable. I get it. But it seems here that whatever you're choosing, it's about opening up some sort of new door. It seems here that, if you've experienced some sort of blockage lately or rejection lately, because that happened to get you exactly where you need to be, to get to this place where you are aligned to something that is incredible for you. With the oyster, it does say that something that was withheld from you is about to be given to you. So there's a reason for the delay. There's a reason why you didn't have this thing, this wish, this desire, this manifestation a month ago, a year ago, however long ago you wanted this. There's a reason why everything is kind of taking its time. But so with this choice coming up, it does determine whether or not you're ready, basically. But I do get the sense that you are ready with the cosmic egg and the peacock. You've been ready. You're ready. You're ready to like reborn, ready to be born again. You're ready to hatch. You're ready to step out of your cave and come out into the world and meet new people or have new experiences, have new connections. I'm seeing a lot of you are getting firmer with your backbone and firmer with boundaries. And as soon as you recognize something's not in alignment with you, you're very quick to like remove it or distance yourself or set a boundary. Like you're very aware and you're reacting very quickly. I'm feeling very like proactive energy from the stingray. Like you're becoming very set with what your boundaries are, what you want, what you won't tolerate. And you know, like, yeah, but the oyster, something big is coming. And it's just, when you look at this card, it's like bursting, wanting to burst wide open, this door ready to just flood right open. So very interesting stuff. You could be feeling highly emotional during this time too. We got double water out here, so emotions could be running high at the moment. We also have the raccoon at the bottom. There's some shadowy stuff coming up. Some shadows. Let's see here. Earthworm. So whatever this new beginning is, whatever this new chapter that you're starting, it is revealing parts of yourself that were hidden. It's revealing parts of yourself that you didn't even know were there. This could be bringing up some insecurities. This could definitely be highlighting some of the, I don't know, weak spots, sort of. Like, this is just an eye-opening time for you, too. We have a new moon coming up on the 27th. It will be in Pisces, just so you know. So just around the corner, new energy in the air. So some of you are still in this clearing, purging, releasing, working through some of your shadows. But for the most part, definitely sense something new coming on the horizon, something new around the corner. All right, show me clearly what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the month of February, second half of February to be specific. What's going on for Libra? We have the Lovers as your first card out, which is Gemini energy. So shout out to you if you have any Gemini placements or you're dealing with a Gemini. Got good old Gemini energy out here, which is also Mercury. Mercury will be retrograding in March, so that should be a very interesting time. Just saying. Relationships are being highlighted here. Your connections, the relationships that are balanced and reciprocated versus the relationships that are unbalanced. This is bringing up soulmate energy. This is Gemini energy, right? And so there's this mirroring taking place because Gemini is the twin. So some of you could be dealing with a twin flame situation. I use that loosely because there's so much information, real information, false information, and it's so easy to get caught up on titles. So I don't really like to use those terms, but this is definitely bringing some sort of soulmate energy into the mix. Connections, intimacy, trust, and commitment, like relationships. You got some choices also coming up here too. Gemini with the Lovers can represent a choice, options. You may have multiple options, multiple paths, multiple choices. If this is in love or romance, you could be dating, or you're, you single, you're mingling, or hopefully you're not in a third party situation, but sometimes Lovers can indicate that. So let's see what's at the bottom, just to kind of give us some insight as to why the Lovers is here. But so maybe before I even check the bottom, with cards coming out earlier, definitely there could be some endings taking place. There could be some breakups taking place. There's some new connections coming into that haven't come in just yet, but on the verge, or by you making a choice to maybe leave someone behind or cut someone off or set a boundary. Definitely seeing some shifts in your relationship. So at the bottom, we have the Four of Swords. Someone you're taking a break from, or someone that you're on like no contact with, or you're needing some space, some time apart, a time out. You may need to take a bit of a breather, or just take some time out for yourself, honestly. take this time out to focus on you. Maybe you're so focused on your partner or your friends or a specific person. You're just so invested, which, okay, great, beautiful, awesome. But I feel like with the Four of Swords, this is suggesting that it's time for you to focus on yourself or heal, or I see you healing from a connection. Maybe this is representing a relationship that brings you peace. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So if they ain't bringing you peace, it better go. They better go. They better walk. Okay. Four of Swords, Emperor, and Justice. I do think you gotta focus on yourself. We got Aries as well as Libra energy. We got the sister energy, opposites over here. I do think it's important that you focus on yourself, focus on your money, focus on just getting yourself back into balance, especially if you are noticing some of your relationships are unrequited or imbalanced or just kind of not very equal give and take. You're experiencing breadcrumbs, that kind of stuff, okay? Time to focus on you. Or if there's some space, give it some time, embrace the time apart, embrace the separation, use this as an opportunity to grow and become a better person. And sometimes distance makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes distance space makes you realize, wow, I really value this person. And other times it makes you realize, wow, that person, I'm so glad they're gone. So give it a little bit of time, okay? We have the Knight of Wands. Someone's definitely coming in. Someone's definitely pursuing you. This is your energy. I don't know. I get a sense this could be a fire sign or someone who's just very like outgoing, optimistic, passionate. Seems like there may be a romantic interest. You got Queen of Swords at the bottom. This feels like this is someone coming to you. You're the Queen of Swords because Queen of Swords is Libra energy. There's someone coming towards you. You definitely seem to be a bit guarded or a little... We'll get to that in a second. Let me just talk about this Knight of Wands, okay? This could definitely be representing a potential soulmate. If this is love and romance, this is someone who things start off very passionately. It kind of is just like spunky, out of the blue, comes out of nowhere, really. It's a bit of a surprise. Knight of Wands in a lover. Very passionate, very fun, very romantic. You know, you have a great time with them. Are they the most consistent? It's kind of hot and cold. It's starting quick, or it seems like there's just like sparks, okay? There's sparks, but longevity, I'm not too sure. We'll see how this unfolds. But yeah, Knight of Wands could be dealing with somebody younger than you, especially as we have a queen to a knight. So if this, we're talking about the energies, right? The queen versus a knight. Knight would represent somebody who's younger than you, or somebody who has less experience, or someone who maybe has young features. Who knows, right? Who knows? But they're very charming, but yet this Queen of Swords, she's a bit icy. So you could be this Queen of Swords, which is Libra energy. I'm going to read it like this is you. You are questioning, what are your intentions? What do you want from me? You know, it's interesting because we have a Ace of Pentacles and a Two of Swords and a Queen of Wands. So see how this Pentacle is coming in? Now that answers the question of, could this be long term? Yeah, I do think that there's a possibility here. Ace of Pentacles is long term. It is talking about something that could be long lasting. It could represent months, if not years. It could be something that's worth investing into, especially if this is money or business related, or like even a business partnership. I definitely see like this could be something successful. But so this Queen of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles, she wants to make sure that this ain't no fucking a fool's gold, you know? I don't know why I said it like that, but like that this ain't no phony baloney, that this ain't no bullshit. You know, she wants to inspect and make sure. She hasn't yet decided whether or not she wants to give this a chance. So that goes back to, honestly, the stingray, right? Choice, crossroads, decisions, whether or not you want to walk through this door, whether or not you want to open up, whether or not you want to reveal your pearl, your most soft, raw, vulnerable state of your heart and your love, you know? So we'll see what happens. We'll see about that. There's someone who definitely has the hots for you, though. Someone who's definitely physically attracted to you. Show me clearly what's going on for Libra. Oh my goodness, I can shuffle. Show me what's going on for Libra, second half of February 2025. So we have a Five of Cups flipping out in the reverse. Oops, this card flipping out. Now it's upright. It did flip out in the reverse, y'all. It did. You may not have been able to see it because it fell right over here, but it fell out in the reverse. When I picked it up, it did fall out upright, which tells me you could still be in this Five of Cups energy. but most of you are coming out of it. I'm suddenly getting congested in my nose, so maybe you've been crying a lot. Oh, I'm sending you big hugs. If you've been in your feelings, if you've been very sad or emotional, or you've just been feeling heavy, kind of maybe going through a dark period of your life, I'm sending you so much love, okay? I promise that this will pass. You are strong. You deserve the fucking world, and I'm appreciating that you are having this moment with me, and I'm glad that we're able to connect. Like, you matter. I appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love, okay? I'm sorry you're going through it. You don't deserve that shit. But yeah, so you're either kind of going through some heavy emotions right now, or you are coming out of it. Hopefully you're coming out of it. Hopefully you're getting, back in your groove, back in your zone, back in your flow, feeling more optimistic about the future and who you are and how far you've come on your journey. Five of Cups universe does talk about healing and acceptance and getting over the hard part, getting over the hurdles and moving on. So we love to see it. So let me see here. Just as these three cards have come out, I'm also wondering, this Knight of Wands person, the very charming, interested individual who could be approaching you, I'm also wondering if they have gone through some emotional experience, and that you're kind of lighting this newfound spark, passion, happiness within them. You might be actually reminding someone that like life is worth living or something like that. Like, it seems here that there could be somebody who's inspired by you, or is excited to see you, excited to talk to you, somebody who enjoys your presence and likes to be around you, and you're always just very fun and uplifting. So there's somebody who really resonates with you and likes to be around you more and more, as much as possible, honestly. I'm also seeing, like, if this is about like love and romance, somebody here possibly that has been healing from some sort of loss or heartbreak or disappointment, okay? And that could even be representing you, but let's see what's at the bottom. 9 of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this combination, definitely an energy of like overthinking the past or even the future and just wondering, is it gonna get better? Oh my god, what I did, I should have done this instead, or what if, X, Y, and Z, just like keeping themselves up at night, tossing and turning, like someone definitely in the feels, definitely like mental chatter, kind of negative, or a lot, look, oh my god. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, someone has definitely been going through it mentally. Mental health is so important, so please make sure you're taking care of yourself, and you be kind to yourself. Some of you are being way too hard on yourselves. You're like beating yourself up over something, you feel stuck or you feel powerless, but I'm here to remind you that you're not, okay? 5 of Swords. I feel like, oh my god, look at all the swords, a lot of air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there's been a lot of inner battles, but there's also been a lot of pain and wounds that were caused from separations, arguments, betrayals, and people doing you wrong, people doing you dirty. And it still is, it like lingers, or you're being reminded of it. I don't know if you're having like dreams or something that you've been desperately I kind of get, it's like there's something you've been desperately working on, trying to forget, or like you've been trying to perfect something, or it's like if there's something somebody told you in the past they didn't like about you, whether it was like, what, I don't know, your personality, or there's some sort of like insecurity that you might have because of a person who told you something or pointed something out about you, a flaw, whatever. Maybe you didn't even realize it, and like you didn't even have this trigger until they brought it up, and then it stuck with you. But it's like ever since then you've been just working on it, trying to just like perfect it. And like I'm getting the image of like wrenching what's it called, like twist, like I'm seeing like a cloth, a towel soaked with water, and you're just like squeezing it out, like you're wrenching it. I don't even know if that's the proper term. Wrenching it out, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean. Just like desperately trying to either forget or to heal from it, but like almost too much, to the point where it's just like it's just occupying your mind nonstop. I don't know, man. It seems intense, very intense. Ooh, I guess you could use a bit of a distraction. Yeah. Remember what I was saying earlier with like Cosmic Egg and Peacocks? I do be very aware of like what you're thinking about, what you're putting your focus on. I said your fucks. Focus on your, like, no fucks given, right? You're giving too many fucks. Focus on the fucks that you're giving. No, that's not what I meant to say, but it just slipped out, so I'm trying to roll with it. Alright. So, oh look, we got the Queen of Swords out here. So you kind of tough as ice, you cold as ice, you tough as nails. We got Judgment at the bottom. So it's like, I feel you could be reaching this point in February. You're just tired of feeling sorry for yourself or sorry for other people. And then when I look at how the card layout is, I'm actually seeing another way where it's like there's someone you actually turned your back on, and that, yeah, you feel better off now that they are behind you type shit. I am seeing that, you know, you've had to really take a step back from your love and the emotions and the attachments and really just be analytical here. And yeah, you've had to kind of just like turn your back on somebody here who you do have a lot of, or you did, past tense, you did have passion for at some point in your life. We have Judgment at the bottom. So this is where you're kind of saying, like, I'm done. I've learned my lesson and there's no going back. I refuse to repeat this cycle. I know better now. I'm wiser now. I'm stronger now. And yeah, I'm not going to be fooled again. I'm not going to be tricked again. I ain't going to fall for that shit. So let's see. Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, Magician, 8 of Cups. Yeah, it looks like even the 3 of Cups underneath the 8 of Cups, so what you're moving towards such better things. You've learned from your losses, you've bounced back, you've recovered, especially financial loss, or if you took a hit financially, or you lost a job. I just see that this is realigning you to something that's a greater purpose and more fulfilling for you. Judgment and the 5 of Pentacles, this is also a big opportunity for those that you're not speaking to, or for those that you've had to distance yourself from, or cut off all communication, cut ties. This is a big learning moment, not only for you, but also for other players that are involved, right? Anybody else that was part of this journey, part of this chapter, part of these tests, these lessons that your soul's going through, that their soul's going through. This is a huge time, not only for you as you're thinking about this heavy, so are they. And this is a time where people have to, this is a big judgment call. Like, you're either going to learn your lesson and grow from it and do better and hopefully experience better things in the future, or you haven't learned and you're going to go through it again until you get it, right? So it's like, not only you, which shows here, Queen of Swords, like, yeah, you've learned your lesson, it's pretty solidified, like, you've had enough. But there's definitely some people that you're not interested in opening up lines of communication or opening up the door to again. It looks like it's pretty much done. It's dead in the water. And it looks like with the Magician, 8 of Cups, you're just wanting to move forwards and leave this behind you. Straight up, like, you're manifesting new opportunities. You don't care that you've invested all this time, all these years, all this emotion, all the memories. Like, you're finally like reaching this point where you're done. Like, you're not going back and looking back at the past anymore. Like, I think you've done enough. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if you do kind of look back a little bit next month, because we'll have Mercury retrograde, we'll have Venus retrograde, we'll be in eclipse season. We'll have some reviewing energy probably in the next month. So would not surprise me if this does come back into your mind, or you actually have a bit more unpacking to do, or more things to come to light. But for the time being, you are free to move forwards, right? 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You are free to move on. You are free to explore other connections. You're free to have fun. You have permission to move on and live your life and not feel guilty about it. Literally. Do not. Some of y'all are like, oh, but like, oh my God, am I moving on too fast? Or, no. Live your life. Life is short. Life is freaking short. Every day passes. Don't take your life for granted. This life you live is precious. Every day counts. Every second counts. So live your life to the fullest. Don't feel guilty for moving on. Enjoy. Please enjoy your fucking life. Okay? Oh my God. Okay. So, okay, well, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's clarify some of this, shall we? First of all, let's see what the Lovers is. Now the Lovers for Gemini. What do we have the Lovers here? Show me clearly. So we have Strength in the Hermit, Leo, Virgo energy. Maybe got one of those placements in your chart. This is a lot of reflection on how you interact with other people and how they've impacted you over the years, over the months. And it's like what you're searching for, what you're looking for is people who have your back, people who are loyal to you, who are committed to you, who see your light and they don't try and dim it. They don't feel threatened by it. They don't feel insecure by it. They just welcome you in with open arms. Look at how in the Strength card, there's like this yellow and it kind of was like tying into this light. Like, I don't know. It almost looks like if you were to connect the cards, it's almost like you're shining a light for somebody here. Yeah. Kind of like what we were saying earlier. You're helping other souls on their journey, whether you're aware of it or not. And they're helping you on your journey, whether you are aware of it or not. But yeah, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of things that you're having to kind of be on the lookout for. You see this little snake here in the Hermit. It's kind of like you do need to look out for snakes, right? Impossible traps, possible tests, possible, people that you find yourself attracted to that maybe aren't the best for you. That is something you are having to definitely move a bit cautiously, right? And also when we look at the Hermit, it's like you don't want to fall off the cliff, right? You don't want to rush and move too fast and misstep and tumble off the cliff. So it's like move carefully. And also like trusting people obviously takes time, and just needing to really listen and trust your intuition, of course. But there's a lot of self-reflection, and there's a lot of introspection, a lot of soul searching going on here. But you also are finding yourself, you're finding yourself again, or you're starting to feel more connected to yourself, which is good. Nine of Wands at the bottom. Can't speak. Nine of Wands at the bottom. So remember I was saying with the Queen of Swords earlier, it does feel like you have very firm boundaries and you might be a bit more icy or a bit more hard to reach at this moment, or you're very tough right now. You're very strong, you're very tough, but you're seeing a little extra layer of toughness right now. So, okay, why do we have the Knight of Wands? Tell me what the Knight of Wands for Libra placements. Second half of February. Eight of Pentacles. There's the Page of Pentacles at the bottom. What's this Knight of Wands? Ooh, double in the reverse. Wow. You ain't giving in to temptation. Page of Swords. And the King of Cups. So it does appear here, first of all, the actions that you're taking, Libra, you're taking actions towards freeing yourself from those toxic ways, toxic habits, mindsets, attachments, certain people that you're attracted to, just certain ways of living, of dealing, coping with stress that may not be healthy, whether that be like drugs, drinking, addictions to literally anything, of too much of anything, or even if you are neglecting your well-being, your needs, not getting enough rest, not getting enough sleep, not eating enough, things like that, like unhealthy coping mechanisms, you're working on kind of undoing that all, or like reprogramming new habits, all right? So not only are you putting an end to the old ways, but you're having to implement new ways, a new way of living, a new way of doing, being, right? And it takes time, it takes practice. And so not Page of Swords, this is a whole flip of the switch of your brain and your mindset and the way that you're perceiving not only yourself, but the world and the people that are in it. So this is a lot of learning to do, and you could be doing a lot of like researching or a lot of planning, things like that. I'm also hearing some networking going on here. Now, you have someone, another way we can look at this, you may have somebody here who it's either someone from your past or someone that is similar to people from your past. There's a bit of a similarity here. So it's either someone familiar, someone you know, or someone familiar, even though they could be a complete stranger. But so as here you are, you're working on evolving, working on breaking the patterns, breaking the chains, breaking the cycles. There is definitely a possibility that there is someone crawling into your life, and it's kind of a test to see if you're going to take the bait and get sucked back in, right? You've put in all this work. You didn't put in all this work just to go back to what you left behind, right? So that makes sense. While earlier we had the Knight of Wands, we had the Queen of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles and Two of Swords, where you're like, you weren't fully sure whether or not you should invest in this, if it had the longevity, things like that. So this is now where you remember what you learned, right? So you've learned to stand up for yourself. You've learned to speak your truth. You've learned to set your boundaries. You've learned to whatever the cycle has been that you have graduated from. You've learned that. So now it's about showing what you know. And that's going to reveal to you if this is either a new cycle, a new pattern, a new way of living, or if this would have been just like a replica of the past. And by you setting those boundaries, it's going to reveal to you what this person's intentions are. Okay, so if they're just some bad apple, bad apple, we're going to use that term, then it will reveal very quickly by you asserting yourself and by you putting your foot down. And that's going to come very clear, very easy. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of what I'm seeing here. 5 of Cups reverse, what's that about? Alright, 5 of Cups reverse for Libra placements. Queen of Wands flipping out in the reverse. Tell me about the 5 of Cups reverse for Libra. 8 of Wands. One more. 9 of Wands. Look at the Wands. All this fire. And we have the 4 of Wands at the bottom. All this fire. So, well, I feel like this is just the energy of you refusing to go back to the past. Queen of Wands reverse. You might be feeling a bit annoyed or a bit frustrated with yourself or with other people, or with just how long it took for you to get here. But regardless, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, you're persevering, you are pushing forwards, you're determined, you're persisting, you're not giving up, your future is bright, your future is abundant, your future is literally here, happening in this moment. And it's literally showing that, like, you're not going to let this setback or these hurts or these losses or these mistakes define you. You're not going to let your past hold you back, which is very good. So again, you could be feeling a bit annoyed, frustrated, pissed off, just angry maybe, and you have reasons for it, but you're also transmuting that and turning that into power. And I fucking love that. I love that. And so you're so determined because you know what you want is out there. You know that you're able to create the reality that you desire. And so, you know, therefore, you're going to do whatever it takes. And nothing will stop you. We have the 4 of Wands, the Chariot, the 2 of Swords. All right. 2 of Swords, even the Tower. There's some choices that you're going to be making in the near future, depending on, you know, how you choose to approach or how you decide to move forwards in your life. Some of you could be moving. Some of you definitely moving could be a big thing, or travel could be a big thing, but how this is going to really just pick up the speed. You're going to get very busy. And you're going to notice how quickly your manifestations are just like coming into your reality very quickly, very fast. It's kind of crazy, kind of insane. Like the moment you decide is then when it comes through, comes true. 2 of Swords and the Tower. So expect some, oh, look, and the sun underneath that. Expect some happy surprises. Expect to be happier than you've been in a very long time. Look, we got Leo energy, we got Scorpio energy over here. These choices, these decisions you make. Now, initially with the Tower, it might feel like, oh fuck, why did I do that? You might have a bit of regret. There might be moments where you're like, oh god, I don't know, But in the long term, with the sun coming out here, you'll be forever thankful. You'll be forever grateful. You'll look back and be like, yup, that had to happen. That was necessary. And I'm so grateful for it. I'm so thankful that it happened the way it did. So in the moment, sometimes with the Tower, Two of Swords, you make a decision. You didn't expect it to unfold the way it did, and there might be because this is still coming out with the Five of Cups reverse, so there might be a little bit of regret, there might be a little bit of did I make the right choice, oh no, but I promise you, it will be worth it in the long term, and everything is aligning for your highest good, and everything is happening the way it should be. So keep on moving in this direction. Keep on moving, keep on rolling. Even with the Chariot, it does say, like, no matter what... Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to hit you. Hope that wasn't allowed. No matter what direction you're going down, no matter which way you're going, you will overcome these obstacles. They won't keep you down for long. Okay? And when you're facing obstacles, it is a sign, a clear sign you're in the right path. Right? In a video game, you know, you're on the right track in a video game when you're experiencing the oppositions and challenges and enemies. That's when you know you're on the right path and you're very close to winning. So don't give up. All right, Queen of Swords. Anything about this Queen of Swords for Libra? We have the King of Cups. Try the Queen of Swords. The Hangman. Looks like you're... Oh, look at this. Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Your feelings about something is definitely going to be... Look, with the Four Wands again. Even just like your wants, your hopes, your desires, and your wishes for the future seem to be changing quite drastically. But your feelings this month towards people, towards yourself, towards life, the circumstances that you're dealing with, the cards you're being dealt with, your attitude is changing a lot. You're looking at things from a completely different perspective than you have in a very long time. It seems like there is this unlocking of some sort of door, some sort of passion has been lit, some sort of fire has been lit within you, and you're getting inspired. You're feeling the warmth again. It was cold, it was icy, it was dark. Now it feels like there's this passion that's been lit, like you finally feel excited for the future. And look, this is kind of like the oyster. You know how the oyster's trying to like open wide up? It's like wanting to bust right open. Well, the Ten of Pentacles, it's like this chest opening up, right? As long as you're open to receive. Look at how the hands are like open and willing and ready, like, please, can I have some more? It's like you have to be open to receive. You have to be also willing to ask or put yourself out there, even if you... What the fuck was that? Oh my god, did y'all hear that? That was upstairs. I think that was my dog. She probably dropped one of her toys loud as fuck. She's got this ball, it's heavy as fuck. Anyways, as long as you're open to receive, good things coming on in, but you also have to be willing to make the sacrifices and walk away from the things that don't serve you, because those are distractions. If you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna entertain this because I'm bored, well, you realize that you're actually delaying your actual wish, your actual dream, your actual blessing, you know. And I've had to realize that too lately. I admit, I realized, oh, why am I entertaining this? Like, I know better than that. But I'm human. I mean, I'm in my experience too. Like, we all learning. Okay? I'm still learning too. So, you know, I had a moment where I was like, wait a minute, why the fuck am I entertaining this? Bitch. You know you deserve better type shit. You know? Like, it's crazy. So anyways, I hope that this helps. And let me know if this resonates. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you later, Libra. Bye.